Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the senior minister of the Sunshine Cathedral. And with me today are Bishop Robert Griffin, my husband, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, and Reverend Kevin Tesdall. We are the Queer God Squad. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about us.
Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community. There is no streaming TV show like this in the entire world.
In 2026, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Hotspots magazine, with Queer News Tonight sharing over 11,000 stories and 11 million views so far.
We are the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective, queer magic found in popular myths. In the LGBTQ Nation article, Mermaids, Unicorns, Vampires are empowering part of our queer folk heritage. That's the title. Author Daniel Villarreal interviews folklorist Sacha Coward about his book, Queer as Folklore. The basic idea is that LGBTQ+ people are not merely borrowing mythical symbols like unicorns or mermaids. Rather, these figures are fundamental to a queer cultural lineage that has been sanitized over time. Coward reveals that many iconic stories possess hidden queer origins. For instance, Christian Andersen, who was bisexual, wrote the original Little Mermaid as a metaphor for his unrequited love for a man. In modern times, the character of Ursula was famously inspired by the drag queen Divine. Coward argues that Victorian and colonial retellings erased these subversive elements, creating the false impression that queerness is some sort of corruption of traditional tales. A significant theme is the reclamation of the monstrous. That's a quote of his, the reclamation of the monstrous. Historically, queer people have been vilified as demonic, wicked, perverse, or predatory. Coward suggests that instead of shunning these labels, queer individuals often find deep pathos and power in them by identifying with the outsider, whether it be the vampire, the werewolf, or the witch. The community can subvert the fear-based rhetoric used by modern critics. Reclaiming these legends serves as an act of rebellion and a source of maybe supernatural strength. Coward also expands the definition of folklore to include modern pop culture, such as superheroes and aliens. He posits that because queer people have often existed outside traditional social structures, they are naturally the architects of creative, magical spaces. The piece encourages the LGBTQ+ community to recognize their heritage not as a deviation from the norm, but as an ancient, essential thread in the history of human storytelling. I remember all my life loving the magical characters. Bewitched was my very favorite show. I watch it still. I subscribe to a Bewitched reel on social, so it's just always in there, clips all the time. Because there was this drag queen who was grandmama or mother, Endora. There was this obviously gay Uncle Arthur, and there was all of this innuendo and subtext, and these people who had all this magic had to be in the closet about it.
Yeah.
And even people who knew them and said they loved them, like the husband Aaron, still wanted them to be in the closet about it. And so that's my story. That's my show. And even Harry Potter, before we realized that the author was not really a friend of ours, Harry Potter has a secret. He's literally, until he's 12, he has to sleep in a cupboard. He lives in a closet. But what he discovers is that the thing that makes him different is also the thing that makes him special. Mm-hmm. And he becomes a hero. And so, yeah, these stories speak to queer people and sometimes come from queer people. And I love this idea of reclamation, that lean into it. They say all this, we've done it with so many things. It's like the word queer, that you were trying to be me, and now you can't be, because it's my word. I take pride in it. I take power from it. If you say it, the only thing I'm going to be mad about you is if you didn't say it with enough respect. So Queer by God is one of my handles on something, and it's on a Christian site. And so I'm just there really to agitate. And so, but no, there's a lot of people that then can come out as more progressive Christians because there's someone who will take the hits and then gives them permission. Yeah. Well, one person, because I said something like, oh, I know. The question was, is masturbation a sin? And everybody has these long treatises, and I just said, of course not. And but then someone came back to me because I'm queer by God. Well, of course, a queer. Not a queer person, but of course a queer would believe that. Well, then I got to re-instruct him quite a bit. And so, because he thought he was insulting me, and I thought he was inviting me to teach him something. And so yeah, reclamation, there's power in it. There's power in it. I'm afraid a lot of us are going to have to reclaim the word Christian before it's over, because it's become really, really nasty in the ears of a lot of people.
Yep.
You know, I love all of this story. Love the whole reclamation of the monstrous. That's just picking on. That's like an empowering thing, because there's so many things we were told that we couldn't do, we shouldn't do, because you're A, B, C, or D. And I think that this may become the age where we need to reclaim a lot of our power outside of this, even our political structure, in our church structure, in religion, and just reclaim it. But I love, one of my favorites was Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah. So it's there. You have to go back and look at it. It's there.
You live by the sea.
You live by the sea. I'm saying, how fun could that be?
And frolic.
Culture is
frolicked,
there.
Okay.
It's there. So, but I love how we just reclaim all of these things. It's just amazing that we're there. We just find ourselves in them. Sigmund the Sea Monster. Loved it.
With Mary Wicks. Oh, I love that. That was a great show.
So there.
I didn't say anything.
And his brothers Burp and Slurp, and his little bitty daddy, Big Daddy, his mean old mom, Sweet Mama. And
I just want you to see the power of finding yourself in these incredible stories. But it really is. It's pretty incredible that you can read these stories and think, you know what, this is fantasy or magic or whatever else. And here we are. Yep. We are in there. Prime example.
Yes.
Land of the Lost.
We're in the story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Period.
Story.
I'm good.
And I've said on this program before that Will from Land of the Lost, not only was he one of my first little childhood crushes, but it turns out he's in real life gay.
There you go.
So yeah, we know our people, we know them. And that's today with the Queer God Squad.
Before we go, I want to invite you to check out our performing arts series in January 2026.
In January, we will enjoy the antics of actor, singer, comic, drag artist Varla Jean on January 24th.
Then on January 30th, Miss Richfield 1981 will bring her offbeat brand of hilarity to South Florida.
And finally, in January, on January the 31st, the beautiful voice and charming style of Ann Steele is back. Lesbians love her, gay men adore her, and all music lovers recognize her as an engaging musical performer. Information about these performances and other performers as well for ticketed shows can be found at sunshinecathedral.org/arts. And
remember the Cathedral Pub. The Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts offers the Cathedral Pub experience. The Cathedral Pub offers performance attendees an inviting space to gather and connect with friends prior to the show, or a place to be while waiting for the doors to open. Guests enjoy live music, beverages, and appetizers in a comfortable meet and greet environment while they await the start of their performance. On show nights, the Cathedral Pub opens an hour before each performance and closes 15 minutes before it starts. Entry to the Cathedral Pub, hear me, entry to the Cathedral Pub requires a separate purchase from your seat ticket, and the link can be found on the seat selection page. Take your chance if you want to that there will be space to get it at the door, but usually it sells out ahead of time. It's limited to 30. So get it online and then you're guaranteed.
Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about. Please like and share this and other episodes of the Queer God Squad.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that we are all in this together. And also remember, you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad.